G'day to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. I've just ducked out for a lunchtime walk, and as you can see, the cloud has lifted, the sun is out, and it's a more pleasant day right now than what it was earlier this morning when it was misty, it was raining, it was windy. So it's just amazing how quickly the weather conditions can change. And when we say change, they can change for the better, they can change for the worse. But we are always indulging in change here in Sydney, especially during the summer months. So thank you once again for joining me on Jim's 5 a.m. club. And today I just want to have a bit of a chat to you about a topic that I've got near and dear to my heart. I won't do a walk and talk because it's a bit breezy, and the wind will probably cause a bit of havoc with the mic. So rather than battle with the breeze, I'll just stay here stationary and just do a couple of panning shots as we have a bit of a chat about a topic which you may find of interest. Anyway, I've got a lot of people that I know, and over the years a lot of people describe themselves as being realists. There are other people who describe themselves as being optimists. Others don't really describe themselves as pessimists, but they are. But just on the topic of realism and being a realist, I recall reading just recently an author who basically hit the nail on the head in terms of what a realist really means. A realist can be either a optimist or a pessimist. If you say that you're a realist, it doesn't really mean anything, because what we've learnt over the years is that your reality is simply what you focus on. If you focus on negative things, then negative things will manifest themselves in your life to create your reality, and vice versa. If you're somebody who's more positive and lives with positive expectancy, then the chances are that positive things will manifest themselves in your life, because that's what you're focusing on, that's what you're looking for, and that's where your attention is pointed. So let's make no mistake that whatever you focus on, wherever your attention is, that is your propensity to achieve and to receive into your life. And we'll just move on and just expand on that a little bit more, because what you choose to focus on and who you choose to be will impact not only the experiences that you have in life, but also the experiences that the people around you receive and experience as well. So if you're positively inclined, then you're going to have a positive sort of influence to yourself and the ones around you, and vice versa. If you're a miserable sort of being, if you're bitter, if you're twisted, if you're complex, if you have challenges and issues, then those issues are not only going to infect yourself and your life and taint your lifestyle, they're also going to impact your friends, your family, your work peers, and all the other people around you. And I've got a couple of quotes here. Don't know where I got them from, but it's lifted from some of the positive reinforcement material that I've read recently. And I'll read this and we'll just expand on it. Positive emotion in general is one of the greatest predictors of the good life, high energy, and better health. And people with more positive emotion have more satisfying marriages, make more money, and have better health. So just reading that alone is a huge endorsement for living with positive expectancy and surrounding yourself with people who are positive, because it's pretty obvious that in terms of enjoying your life and having a great life, you're not going to get there if you're a negative Nancy, if you're a Debbie Downer, if you're always trying to correct people, if you're always validating people and finding error and mistakes and problems along the way. Positive emotion, as the author says, is the greatest predictor of whether or not you're going to have an enjoyable and a good life. If you're going to have high energy, how many people do you know who are les miserables, are miserable, are negative, are constantly focusing on problems, creating problems? How many of those people do you know who are absolutely jumping out of their skin and energetic? You know, it makes a lot of sense, because the energy, the emotion that you emanate, the energy that you have, will also impact how you look, how you feel, how you behave, your health, and all of those important things. So you can choose whether or not you're going to have a good life, if you're going to have strong, positive, virile energy and better health by what you choose to focus on, what you choose to connect with, and how you see the world. Because you know, at the end of the day, we have a lot of responsibilities and accountabilities the older we get, because we become parents, we are partners, we are husbands, we are business associates, and to a certain extent we're statesmen, stateswomen, statespeople, and people look to certain people for guidance, for leadership. So you have an opportunity to make an impact on not only your life but the life of the people around you, and to be the source of satisfaction, of joy, of happiness, and to not only have a better health for yourself, but to also be able to contribute to the better health of the ones around you, the better mental health, the better spiritual health, the better physical health, by being a role model, by being somebody that other people can look at and say, well, I want more of that. I want more of that in my life. So let's sit and think about it. Let's try and spend more time evaluating our realism and how realistic we are, by sitting back and saying, well, what am I focusing on? What am I focusing on, and what sort of outcomes will it give me? Will my emotions, will my attitude, will my view of life lead to a better life, a good life? Will it help me be a source of higher energy? Will it lead me to better health? Or is my whinging and moaning, my negativity, my constant pointing out of problems, my constant invalidation of the things, the people, the experiences around me, going to cause not only grief to myself, but to all of those people that I come into contact with? What sort of energy, what sort of vibe are you portraying, are you generating? Take a moment to look in the mirror. Take a moment to listen to yourself talking. Take a moment to listen to your thoughts, and to examine the impact that you're having not only on yourself but also on those around you. Anyway, as we've alluded to, you can change in a heartbeat. You can rewire your mood. You can rewire your energy. You can rewire your health by taking a positive look and thinking more positively about the things that you have in your life, and not to waste your time bemoaning your yesterdays, and blaming all of those people that you've had come through your life. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your responsibility and your accountability, and you can review and you can change your history if you wish to. But rather than just bemoan and worry about your past and worry about your tomorrow, your future, you're better off focusing your attention on the now and seeing that the clouds have lifted and seeing that the sun has come out and is reflecting off those beautiful sails of the Opera House, and to notice that the ferries coming back and forward, and to see the wind filling the sails of that sailing boat over there, and just to enjoy your present moment. So you're invited to savour the beauty of creation. You're invited to make the most of this very moment and to enjoy it and to look for what's good in it, rather than think about all the things that are missing and to get caught up in your OCD to say, well, look, it's not perfect. The bottom line is nothing's perfect. You know, it's up to you to find perfection in what's here and now, and to cast your eye and to focus on the things that bring you joy, that bring you pleasure. So I think that's about it for me today on this wonderful Wednesday midday summer day, and to wish you all the very best for the rest of the day. Make the most of what's left in this gift called the present. And let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, stay positive wherever you can, and remember that your reality is your focus. So you have the control, you have the videotape, you are the producer of your reality. So learn to make the most of the here and now, and not to bemoan the past, worry about the past, worry about the future, but to make the most of this particular opportunity, which is right here, right now. Go for a walk, enjoy the garden, grab a bite to eat, and savour each mouthful, savour each morsel, savour each moment, so that your life one day, someday, is a compounding of all the wonderful moments that you've sat down and focused on and enjoyed, and not to be a compound, a snowball of issues, worries, problems and issues that you keep on mulling over and keep on remembering and bemoaning for the rest of your life. Anyway, let's finish up. I'm heading back to work, and thank you once again for joining me, and I'll come to you again tomorrow at 5 a.m. from another location with another message, and we'll see where it takes us, because at the end of the day, life is all about shared experiences and making the most of those moments, and that's about it. Yasas, Sasagapao, I love you all, take care, if you're lucky, from this beautiful city of Sydney, and looking forward to the rest of the day And until we meet again, yasas and bye for now.